Hello everyone, it's Daphne and today we're going to do this daytime look which I would wear whenever I go out shopping or meeting my friends. If you want to see how I managed to get this makeup look, please keep watching my video. I start off with a bare face. I use some disinfectant gel on my hands to make sure that everything is nice and clean, and then I go in with the MAC paint pot in Bare Study. Of course, it took me some time before I could find a brush to apply it with. This is a small flat brush. I've had this paint pot for a year and it's still not dry. I don't use it half as often as I should, but I promise to use it more often from now on. And then I smooth it in with my finger to get that nice golden glow. I close the lid and then I apply the lip primer from Anastasia Beverly Hills all over my lips because I'm going to use a matte lipstick later. Going in with the Huda Beauty palette, I'm first using the color Nefertiti, Cashmere, all over my lid with a big fluffy brush, and then I change brush and I use the color Amethyst to define my crease. This is a big fluffy brush from MAC Cosmetics that is very good to blend with. Amethyst is a matte color. I sure hope that it's in line with this year's makeup trend with the color of the year, the ultraviolet. That is how I see ultraviolet, like this color. But of course, over the cashmere, it became vaguely shimmery. I cannot stress the importance of blending your makeup. It's never blended enough. And with another brush, I use the shade Royal, which is a beautiful shimmery burgundy purple, to define even further. This is kind of a cut crease type of look, what works best with my hooded eyelids. I also apply some of the color under my eyes and then I correct it a bit by wiping straight with my finger. And then I take the color Nefertiti and I apply it on my mobile lid with another fluffy brush, and I also apply some of it under the brow bone. This is a gold with beige and gold shimmers. I am very pleased with my Huda Beauty palette and I've been getting quite a few uses out of it. Now onto the face with the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Stick, which I already presented on my Instagram. This is a mattifying stick foundation. Mine is in the color Buff, which as you can see is very similar to my own color, and I blend it in with a brush. I just reached for a brush when using this foundation and I really like the way that it spreads like that. I'm going to try using it with a beauty blender, but somehow the brush just spoke to me, and you know, if it's not broken, why fix it and replace it with something else. This is a very nice product from Lancome. Also from Lancome I have the concealer, which I applied a big bubble of and then I took some and put on my other eye. And you see now I'm using the beauty blender to buff it all in. This color is just giving me the concealed effect, not so much highlight because it's not much lighter than my own color, unlike that concealer I have from Urban Decay, which is very light. Then with the Graftobian Cashmere setting powder, I bake under my eyes a bit. I apply with the wet beauty blender. I really enjoy using this Graftobian powder. I got it for free from Octoly. If you want to know more about that, just follow my Instagram to find out how to get free makeup. And then on to the Dore Forever and Never Control Extreme Perfection and Matte Finish Invisible Loose Powder. I received this from my friend Denisa. Thank you so much. I am in love with this product. It suits my skin tone and it suits my skin type very well. I'm extremely pleased with the effect it gives. It makes my skin flawless and it feels weightless. Next I am using the Charlotte Tilbury blush in Ecstasy to define my cheeks. This technique is called draping, contouring with blush and a MAC powder. And then I'm using as a highlighter Mary Luminizer from the Balm. If you remember, this used to be a cult favorite and my highlighter brush is broken. I need to glue it back. I need to find some super glue somewhere for that. Look at the shine. To this day, Mary Luminizer is still one of my favorite highlighters because it just gives a beautiful shine without looking too metallic. Then Betty Luminizer, which is their bronzer. It's very shimmery, so I apply a bit of it to my forehead and some to my cheeks for a goddess glow. I just love that type of color. And a bit more of the Charlotte Tilbury blusher applied with the same bronzer blush. I'm blending it all in until it looks flawless. You know, I'm all about that contour. Next I am taking my Guerlain Meteorites, which I cannot live without. This is the classic one called Dore, the bronzy color. There's not much difference between the ones in the classic edition. This has been with me for 3 years now and I still love it to bits. Get one if you don't have one. It's an excellent finishing powder and it smells like violets. Onto my eyes, I'm using the NARS eye stylo in the black color called Carpaten. Unlike using a gel eyeliner, which I normally do, in this case you save a bit of time and space by not having to clean the brush after using it. This is a very nice black eyeliner. It's matte. It just needs one layer to look perfect. And it defines my eyes very nicely, giving them that feline flick which everybody just loves. You see, it's very easy to get the eyes done correctly in just a few moves with this product. And when I am in need of a quick makeup look, this is what I use. Then the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Black Mascara, which I've had some samples of and now I bought the full size in a set because they just feel right. It gives my lashes volume, it makes them black. It is as good as the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes and as good as the Dior Show Forever. You know, I test a lot of mascara because I do change it every 3 or 4 months, actually when I remember, but I do my best to not allow my mascara to sit longer than 5 months on in the tube, because you never know. You cannot play with stuff like eye infections and, you know. I'm very content with this mascara. And on to the most difficult part, my eyebrows. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown on Anastasia brush. First I define underneath and then on top, and then I add at the corner of the nose, beginning, and then I brush it all in with the spoolie for a bit of a more natural look. On some days I apply less product, on other days I apply more. What I noticed, if I use a wet setting spray underneath this brow product, my eyebrows will appear much more intense. It's not always what I'm looking for. For a day look, I think they should be a bit more subdued. Anyhow, I am thinking to get them redone via microblading, so probably for a while I will not be using as much brow product, but I still have to find the time to make an appointment because my brow stylist is rather busy. I have had my eyebrows microbladed and not tattooed 5 or 6 times already. Having oily skin, it just doesn't stay very long on. So now I am using the Trophy Wife lip pencil from Huda Beauty. If you see, there is that beautiful set of lips behind me. That's the set it came from. It had the Trophy Wife pencil, which is very creamy and nice and a beautiful color. It also had matte lip color and also Trophy Wife, and a lip gloss. I believe the shade is called Reckless. It looks very nice with or without the lip strobe. Actually, I prefer the sensation with the lip strobe because it somehow makes my lips less dry. But in this case, I just used the lipstick, applying the technique I saw in Alyssa Ashley, first lining the center of my lips and then the rest, so that most of the color is distributed in the center of my lips. And now I am untying my hair and showing you the makeup look in all its beauty. I really hope that you enjoyed watching my tutorial, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for hanging out, and please subscribe to my channel and give